42 seems right. Maybe a crit. Maybe that was a crit. No, it's still doing 90. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to do 90. I don't remember. Alright, I really need to keep track of these. I've been forgetting. Oh my god, I did the wrong spell. God damn it, dude. I can't stop making mistakes. I know exactly what I want to do, and I just keep fucking it up. God damn it. You see how unlucky I got last time? Like, that shit was crazy. How could he debuff me twice immediately? Okay, got me with the debuff there. No biggie, no biggie. Damn, that hurts. He missed. Defense weakened again. I don't know, man. Maybe that... What do you call it? Maybe that physical shield does make him debuff me slower. I've seen it go through it though, so I don't know. I feel like that's pure copium. This still feels like a really bad attempt, but I'm gonna play this one out anyway. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use that until turn, or debuff number 3, but I don't know, maybe 2 is where it really becomes necessary. Did that say you shattered my barrier? Fuck, I kind of wasn't paying attention. I guess I'll heal anyway. Okay, shattered there. Do 89 damage? Yeah, we can't do this. Does that mean he hit me with 3? Or is that the damage from 2? Damn. Maybe I did. I also might not have buffed myself all the way either. He did drop his. Okay, yeah. I think we need to go again. We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time for sure. Okay, correct order to do things. Physical or spell shield, debuff, or buff our defense. Spell shield, defense. And buff it until his ice attack did it. It looked like it said it hit me twice there. That was weird. Until his ice attack does 50 damage. I wonder what this really does. It makes illusions, but I mean, what do those illusions even freaking do? $121? Isn't that too much? Nope, it's not. I might have just got myself killed already. Yeah, I did. Alright. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me right now? It's taking me more casts of defense to cap out than I think it will. I wonder what that's all about. There we go. Sometimes he will do that. Two nerds casted magic at each other. $81 damage. That's probably just like a crit. One. Two. Two. It's already at 2? I don't remember. Okay, the next one should trigger the next phase, so why don't we heal up and punish our mana. Dun, dun, dun. Honestly, this thing seemed gold enough. Gold tablets? Are those full heal items? He didn't attack me right away. What's going on there? Fence weekend. I think I'm trying to think, like, should I give myself a 2-round shield or should I just heal? Perfect. Okay. Two. Damn. We couldn't get a third one off before he buried or did up again. Unfortunate. It shattered it immediately? Okay. That doesn't usually happen. Three. Please don't kill me right here. Uh-oh. Okay, we can survive no matter what. Oh no. Or I don't think we're gonna do it. He debuffed my defense again. Yeah, there's just no way to survive at this point. So if he does the meteor and anything else, I'm dead. What if I just keep doing this? I'm curious. Will I ever get a window to do something else? I guess if he ever misses me with an attack, that'll grant me like a window. Okay, well now I'm definitely gonna get one shot. But yeah, there he missed me with, I think, with the eyeballs. So that gave me the ability to survive that right there. And he cast a barrier. Okay, just kill me. We'll go again. It's down to RNG, man. It really is. Damn. If I get good RNG on the defense downs, we're in business. Man, if they made this thing 3 instead of 2, this fight would be free. Oh wait, I think he still has a barrier. Yeah, I did. Okay, well that was definitely the end. It's probably gonna kill me right here anyway. Meteors? Yeah, 420 or more. Might do even more. 784 damage. Nice. I'm gonna try... Should I try getting him into the other phase? No, we'll just do our defense buffing now. No reason to put it off. Yeah, what if none of my defense buffs are working while that shield is up? What now? Nah, they gotta be working. Should I be healing here? I'm also wondering if I should just be hitting him with that lightning spell in phase 3 after first couple of Yang-Chis. Because, you know, it's hard to have a window to take 3 turns to do damage one time, but I could slip in a lot of damage one time all over the place. So I don't know, maybe that's an adjustment we can make too. We're kind of at the point now where it's like, it would have taken me less time to just reload the game and do some farming and come back in here a couple levels higher. Lamau. So now we gotta win with our big brain, or else all this was for nothing. You missed a lot, damn. He keeps missing me. What's going on here? What is happening? Is RNG on my side? Is that what you're trying to tell me, game? I would prefer they didn't hit me right before I trigger phase 3, but oh well. Hey, I got a crit. One. Barriered up already, damn. I was hoping to get 2 in. Man, can I really only get 1 in per barrier? That might be too long. Might need to find a better way. Oh, why did I cast that spell anyway? That costs too much mana. Dun, 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 dun. This is feeling like the one right here if I don't screw up. This is the best RNG we've gotten so far. Ooh. Trying to think, like, he can't kill me right now, right? I guess if the first hit debuffed my defense and then the second one was a big hit, he could kill me in this turn, but if barring that, he can't kill me this turn. I can't remember if I'm on the second one or not. Fuck. I really got a couple things to keep track of, I guess. Keep getting distracted. Three. Shattered it in one attack. Weird. Sometimes that happens. Four. Two of the big ones. He's pissed, huh? I should have used my longevity pill there. Fuck. I don't have enough mana. I'm just gonna get one in while I can then. Fuck it. Screwed up. We're at 4.5. Yeah, we could be at 5. Nice. Should I heal? Okay. Good, good, good. Yes. Five and a half. Didn't even use the 8 rounds of physical vulnerability item. Didn't even need it. Just needed good RNG and good tactics. You see how crazy that is? The first attempt tonight, he debuffed me twice in a row at the very beginning, and then this time he only snuck one through. Crazy, dude. Crazy. That was hard. Didn't need to be hard either. That's the funny part. Oh boy, man, that was tough. I think that's it, man. I think that's GG's for Illusion City. We did it. What am I, and what is Tian, and what are the gods? I can hear the voice that guides me. I too will have to serve under that great will. Am I getting the bad ending because I didn't get the Tian robe or some item? 30k XP? Why do I need XP if the game's over? Maybe it's not over. Let's see. Okay, now that we beat the game in English, we can play the Sega CD version in Japanese. Just kidding. That version seemed a lot worse than this one. From Interchange 305 to Control, something, Central District almost completely destroyed. Fire outbreaks in various places. Some silhouettes of survivors vaguely visible. Follow instructions. Enter. Dispatch emergency firefighters. Use route northwestern block 652. Alright, it's just radio chatter. The operational aircrafts should be assigned to lead the evacuation of nearby citizens. Don't let the damages spread any further. Damages? This is our top priority. There's no way an English native speaker did this translation. Don't worry. If needed, we can even requisition SIVA's equipment and vehicles. I have permission from Lee, the acting CEO of SIVA. This is a direct order from him. Over. Mr. Tian Ren still isn't. Lee is also looking for him. Have faith in us. Over. Over. I'm a woman. Over. Nothing has been lost for good. Right? It's just like having a clean slate. What are we gonna do, boss? After all. Well, let's have a drink first. Dude, Iron is a straight up alcoholic. Your treat. Ah, that's right. Flashbang. Does it snow? Gotta throw in a random shot of a mecha. This game has had nothing to do with mechs. Cough cough. Your new creation is extremely well made. Look, there isn't even a trace of my shop left. With Isaac escaping, this would have never been possible. Who's Isaac? It's all thanks to you, Neoticus. Who's Neoticus? Oh, is that she rebuilt her? Oh, that was one of her puppets, right? Okay, I think. This is an unexpected find. The both of you. Sorry for the delay. I can't quite rebuild my body the way I like it. That guy's whole entire torso got torn in half and his intestines were flapping around like snakes. That shit was gross. Doesn't matter. Please let two hitchhikers like us hitch a ride. And I don't remember who Elphas is. Is Elphas the leader of the resistance? We will be defeated and return time and time again. Until Master Lee tells us we must lay down our lives for good. I better let it print some shit before I start reading. Suit yourselves. Your objective is to search for the diver Tian Ren. As soon as you find him, politely take him under your protection. By your command. That guy just standing there like nothing happened to him is cracking me up. Bro was ripped in half. We actually didn't get to see it though. We walked in the room after it had happened. From Mr. Mortimer's journal. The city of Mahoroba. Utopia was destroyed. Like a dream that lasted only one night. Mortimer Reed? R. Mortimer? Isn't that a callback to something? Master Lee, a heat source. 10 o'clock. It's a person. Confirmed. With my own eyes. Naked eyes, my bad. Naked. It's Tian Ren. It's unmistakable. They come for me? That's how they found him in the beginning of the game, they said. The old guy said he found him amongst the rubble of the last destruction. Yo, you want to give me a cigarette? I'll give you $1,000 for my first one. $1,000. Inflation in the future is crazy. Start leaning over because my cat is using my hand as a pillow. Tian Ren. I'm so glad you're okay. What the hell? What happened to your usual abusive language? Damn. Idiot. I won't do that. Not at a time like this. Damn, she went in. Alright. He looked like pissed in that picture. He wasn't feeling it. It's like, why is this bitch kissing me? What the fuck? I only bang the bunny girls in the bar, man. I'm not into cops. Whoa, what was that? Are they trying to set up a sequel? Now choose death or dinosaur. Which do you prefer? Okay. Weird end screen. Death or dinosaur, huh? That's what we're ending on. The song is pretty tight. This game had some pretty decent music in it. A couple of the songs were a bit goofy, but like this song, for instance, it's pretty damn good. Battle music. What game had battle music that was pissing me off the whole time? Oh, Enchanted Arms. The battle music in Enchanted Arms was like every single fight you had the same music, and it was the most like bombastic, epic orchestral music possible. Like people singing opera, fucking stringed instruments and stuff. Like just going absolutely nuts, and you'd be fighting like a little like, you know, bug robot, and it's like, why is the music so epic right now? This is not fitting the the scenario. Hey kitty. You know, for a 1991 RPG, this is pretty decent. I would, if this was like the 90s, I would play this again, probably. Also, knowing more about the game now, like, I didn't realize the stores weren't updating their inventory until after I'd been in the dungeon. I didn't realize that the magic spells were like 8 slots below the top one, that it kept going, and that I had a teleport out of dungeon spell. If I'd known about that teleport out of dungeon spell being where it was earlier, Jesus Christ, dude, we could have just taken all that money we had and bought proper equipment for every dungeon. I probably would have had cannons on Hao Mei by then. No, Hao Mei's the claw girl. What's her name? Mei Hong? Hong Mei? Shi Hung? Something. I would have probably had way better gear on her going into the final dungeon. The end of the game was pretty rough, but I usually attribute that to me not grinding enough and trying to rush towards the end while I'm on stream, because I don't want to waste a bunch of time grinding. But I really need to get over that, man. I need to just fucking grind it out on stream. Who cares, man? Nobody's watching. There ain't nobody here. I'm not losing any viewers over it. Just fucking do some grinding, bro. Get comfy. Get a snack. Get a drink. Spend 30 minutes fighting the same dude over and over again. No biggie. The end game will be much easier in these RPGs if I do that, but I have a tendency not to when I'm on stream. When I'm streaming it. Fucking old Snake right here. Dude, Kojima played this game and said, I'm gonna rip this off too. I ripped every other idea off I've ever had. And Old Snake being a character from Illusion City is no exception. Oh dude, our little robot bro, that guy didn't last the first like 2 hours of the game. He got bodied quick. He was cool too, he had our backs. We were getting owned inside that weird building and he just opened fire. I was hoping he would come back at some point, like somebody was gonna find his core and fix him, but give him upgrades. That would have been cool. They did a good job of switching out party members too, so you got a, you know, a fresh feeling from playing with different people in your party. It wasn't always handled the best way, like Mei Hong at the very end not getting any upgrades in the final dungeon and not being able to teleport back to town to buy her upgrade. So the only way you could have her at a decent state was if somehow you had the best gear on her before you left her, or you preemptively bought her best gear before going into the end dungeon. And maybe they were expecting you to reload your game and replay through all the stuff up before getting her. Like, I don't know, that they didn't handle that part well. All they had to do was throw some upgrades for her in that final area and that would have been totally fine. But they kind of fucked that part up a little bit. Oh dude, and all the troll items in the game, like the fool stones and the fool hats and the death masks and rings and swords that are cursed and make it so nobody can change their equipment. There felt like there were more troll items than there were good items or real items. Like, I wasn't crazy about that either. And at the very least, man, there's got to be somewhere in the game that tells you what a piece of equipment does. I had a bunch of things on me that I had no idea what they were for, like the snake crown. Maybe they were just, you know, sell items, but even, you know, even for an item whose only purpose is to be sold, you still gotta like hook me up with a little bit of a clue, like, hey, this item is worth some cash or something like that, you know. But Micro Cabin, I'll give it 2 claps, 3 claps. It was okay, it was alright. I mean, if you look at some other games from 1991, like, let me tell you, man, the graphics in this one were pretty decent, and I could see why it pushed the MSX so hard. Let me pull up a Google Chrome window real quick with some pictures on it. Like Dragon Warrior 4 came out on the NES in 1991. Look at the graphics of this game real quick. You can't because it's behind my webcam, Lamau. I don't want to move my webcam. Alright, there we go, that works. Like, look at the graphics on this. Come on, man. Compared to Illusion City, these came out in the same year, you know? But the difference is this game runs at, you know, 60 frames per second or whatever. Illusion City runs sub 10 sometimes. Okay, you can kind of see it above my webcam. And look at the battle screens in this game. Where are they at? Where's the battle screen? Weird one. I googled this game earlier and I found battle screens right away, no problemo. What gives? Where they at? Where they at? Is that one? No, that looks like... Oh, that's the ending boss? Okay, well still. There's nothing there. But the normal battle screens kind of look like that too, right? Oh, I guess that is what they look like, okay. Is that really what they all look like? I thought they were like a horizontal plane. Okay, well, whatever. I guess this is what your average battle scene looks like in Dragon Warrior 4, which came out the same year. Lamau. What's another game that came out in 1991? I think Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy 4 also came out in 1991. That was on the SNES. That was the first one on the SNES, I think. 3 was on the NES. And like, look at the battle graphics on this thing. Look at the town graphics. I mean, it's better than Dragon Warrior, obviously. These sprites aren't so bad, but I mean, the backgrounds are kind of whatever. That's like a PS1 game remake. Yeah, but like, or like this, you know what I mean? We're comparing like Illusion City to like these graphics, right? Actually, the background looks pretty cool with the mountain reflected in the lake and the water in the lake. That looks pretty cool, but that's like really good art direction. It's not so much the graphics being nice. Not that, and yeah, I guess Illusion City maybe didn't have the best art direction all the time. So I'll give it up. Oh, here's one thing it does have though, an overworld map with mode 7. It does have that going for it. But yeah, when a lot of them look like this, like, you know, I could see people maybe pogging out over the graphics in Illusion City. But the performance of it was ass. The game performed so bad, and them not like remaking it in a new engine, like porting it to a new engine for the other systems like PC-98 and Sega CD and whatever else it came out on, definitely didn't do the game any favors, because I only knew about it from the Sega CD version. I didn't know it was like a port from another place, and when I looked at it I was like, ew, like the graphics are blurry and it runs like shit. I didn't even know it was a JRPG with JRPG battles and stuff the first time. I'd never seen any footage of it, and I never played past the first room in the game because it felt like shit and it was in Japanese. So I was even surprised when I found out that it had JRPG battles. I thought it might be like an adventure game or something where you just talk to people. I didn't know it was actual, like, legit JRPG. It was pretty cool how it took place all inside that city, the whole thing took place inside Hong Kong, and you just went around the different districts and stuff. Like, it had a lot of variety of like areas and stuff, but you know, as far as the story's concerned, I didn't really know what the hell was going on, to be honest. And I felt like there was really not a lot of like characterization with like the city. It mostly was focused around the 8 bozos from that corporation, the Siva Corporation. Like all the story and everything in the game was basically about them, and they were on none of them were even like that, had that much to them. Like the girl that makes robots, like, you know, there was no story with her. You know, she's just a little girl that makes robots. The evil vampire chick that bathed in blood and like the bathed naked, she didn't have like a story really. I feel like almost none of the characters on the game had like any real interesting characterization or backstory. So I'd say the setting was cool and different, but the story itself was kind of whack too. So I don't know. It's like a middle of the road. It's kind of interesting, but I'm glad I played it though. It wasn't like an awful experience to play it. I thought it was okay. It was just a little hard to know what to do about the equipment sometimes. The game was pretty easy to make progress into for a game that has no, like, you know, FAQ on the internet or anything. I was able to just get through the game pretty easily, so I'll give them some props for that too. I guess some of these old games, it can be hard as fuck to know what to do next. And this one was pretty straightforward about it, so I'll give it some props for that. But as far as old cyberpunk RPGs go, I would take Shadowrun on the Genesis and the SNES over this one all day. Yeah, anyway, so that's it. Illusion City. We beat it. Another game off the backlog. I think the next game, I said this earlier. Well, I don't know. There's a couple of games I want to try out that aren't like long games, like Time Gal and Who Shot Johnny Rock. Space Adventure Cobra might be a bit longer of a game. I don't know. It's an adventure game, so how long could it take to beat an adventure game? Couldn't be that long. Time Gal is like a FMV game. And Illusion, Who Shot Johnny Rock also is, but that's more like a light gun game. So I'm not gonna freestyle setting those games up tonight. I'll get on that. Maybe tomorrow we'll bang both those games out in one stream because they're not very long games. Space Adventure Cobra might take a little bit longer to beat. I originally tried it out I even tried it out on stream one time. I played a tiny bit of it and it looked alright. I wasn't super impressed, but I think my feelings on it have changed. I think I want to play it now. And then Robo Aleste, but really I think the next RPG I'm gonna play is that Patlabor game for the Genesis. Got a fan translation, and like I said, that's another one where I want to look into it a little bit. The Hybrid Front is another JRPG on this Genesis. I got a fan translation. I want to play that too, but that's 1994, and I got some other games in 1993 that I want to play first. I don't know about 92 though, but definitely some stuff in 93. Also need to kind of decide what I'm doing too. What was I doing before I did my physical backlog? I was like, I think I was playing action games during the week and then RPGs on the weekend. So I don't know, maybe I should go back to doing that, because if I start playing just all the RPGs in my backlog, I'm gonna be playing RPGs forever, man. We're never gonna get around to playing other stuff. Like, I've had Doom Eternal on my PC for like, well, not on my PC, but in my Steam list for like 6 years or something. I don't know how long the game's been out. I want to play it. I want to play Doom Eternal, man, but there's also 200 other games I want to play first, so I would like to get around to playing Doom Eternal someday. So I think we're gonna go back to the old schedule of action games on the weekend, RPGs on the weekend, and that way, like, you know, people that aren't into one or the other can have something different to view. Man, it's so weird having to act like, you know, you know, they say you gotta act as if, right? So for the rest of the night, what are we gonna do for the rest of tonight? Could maybe just pop on some Mid Wars, play a little Mid Wars. Do an hour of Mid Wars. It doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world, does it? Alright, yeah, I'll cut the VOD there too, so I don't have to worry about it when I upload it to YouTube, so I'll be right back.